For your consideration, the Jericho.
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG Build Guide Edition. Today I'm ready to drop on you my level 25 Necromancer build guide for D4. And if there's any fans out there of Corpse Explosion, you are absolutely going to love this. Obviously this is just a level 25 build, just something that I've come up with over the last day, but it feels powerful, broken, and is terribly fun. And the fun factor is really the reason I made the decision to make this video. Now the skills we're going to be using is Decrepify, Reap, Raise Skeletons, Raise Golem, Blood Mist, and Corpse Explosion. Corpse Explosion being our main damage dealer. So what we're going to do is we're going to play for a little bit and then I'll show you the skills. Then we're going to play for a little bit and I'll show you my Book of the Dead. And for this build, you literally only need one legendary affix. I have not crafted a single piece of gear. So also, while you are watching this, just know that it could probably be 10 times better if I actually put thought into gear. But since this is only the weekend beta, I thought, let's just have some fun and record it. So I just jumped in a random level 25 dungeon. Let's have a little fun, see if we could find a couple of packs of enemies and show you exactly how this works. If I picked a dungeon that has enemies in it. Oh, where'd they go? Where did they go?
I need...
Oh my gosh, it is so much. They did such a good job on Corpse Explosion. Anybody? No? You're all blown up? That tends to happen. You don't even need the minions, to be quite honest. Probably get 2 extra skills. That's not true, we do need the minions. You're probably thinking, yeah, but Aaron, how does this do against bosses? It actually does just fine against bosses as well. Does just fine. I mean, it's not the best single target build. Okay, I wouldn't go as far as that to say. But we can kill bosses just fine. Ooh. Look at that. All right, one more door and then I will show you how I made this. Oh, that is a lot of fun. Okay, looking at our skills. Okay. On here, we're using Reap, and in Reap forms a corpse under the first enemy hit. Okay, so you're going to notice a trend with these skills around corpse creation. So that is why we are using Reap. You could technically use Decompose as well because you have a chance to use to leave a corpse with Decompose. Okay, then we come down here and we only take Flesh, which is your damage has a 12% chance to create a corpse. Okay, we're creating a corpse here. We have a 12% chance to create a corpse here. Then we're going to come down here to corpse skills and we are going to max out Corpse Explosion. And this is actually an option. I like them exploding, but you could also take the dot version. Works just as well, and it's actually a little better against bosses, okay? So you're going to take max Corpse Explosion, then you're going to come up here and you're going to max out Blood Mist, and you want to take the left-hand side. Blood Mist leaves behind a corpse every 1 second. So Corpse Explosion leaves behind a corpse, chance to generate a corpse, chance to generate a corpse, all right? And then you're going to come down here, and you're going to take Decrepify, which is going to slow targets, and they're going to deal less damage to enemies you are fighting. All right. And this is also going to help you with your cooldown. So this is going to slow targets. They're going to do less damage, and it's going to help you with your active cooldowns, where Blood Mist has a 13-second cooldown. All right. So everything has perfect synergy. And on here, your Corpse Explosion is going to do 10% more damage to slowed enemies, which Decrepify slows the enemies. So you see how all of that works together. Now, people are probably going to say, yeah, but you don't have an ultimate skill right now. Yes, that's true. That's true. That will likely come later when I can get over level 25. So slows enemies, they do less damage, and helps with cooldown. This is going to leave behind a corpse. This is going to be your main damage dealer. Give you a corpse, give you a corpse. So those are the skills. Now, what makes this build sing, and it was like the light bulb moment when I was playing, was when I found this legendary affix. Blood Mist triggers corpse explosion on surrounding corpses. When Blood Mist detonates a corpse, its cooldown is reduced by 0.5 seconds, Necromancer only, which means when you hit Blood Mist, all right, you are going to turn into this little thing of blood, and you're going to detonate all the corpses around you, but you're also going to drop corpses. So you can also create and drop them. So when I hit W, you'll notice that corpse blew up, and then I'm also basically detonating everything around me. And if everything is fighting, you're going to see tons and tons of explosions. Okay, let's play for a little more, and then I'm going to show you the Book of the Dead. All right, because our minions also help with this. Our minions also help with this. And then obviously anytime that Blood Mist is on cooldown, I just manually cast Corpse Explosion. Pretty fun, works very well. You can see basically everything in the room just disintegrates. All right, we have fast forward to the end of the dungeon. Let's see how we do. Let's just build up a few corpses, shall we? Oh, there's a lot of corpses there. You almost dead there, big guy. And good night. Dungeon complete. I need to think a name for this build. Corpse Exploder? Nah, too basic. I don't know. Maybe that works. Okay. You saw the legendary affix. That is all you need. You saw the skills that'll get you your first 25 levels. Now, the Book of the Dead. Summon Skeleton Warrior, you want Reapers. Why? Because Reapers have a 15% chance to carve the flesh off enemies, forming a corpse. That's why on those boss fights, Aaron, how are you getting all those corpses? Well, that is because of my Reapers. Now, when you go back into Skeleton Mages, you can get corpses through bone, but then your mages are always dying and you have to resummon them, so I actually don't like that. So I take cold mages and they will freeze enemies, just giving you a little bit of survivability. And then last but not least, your bone golem. And on here, each time your bone golem takes up to 20% of its maximum life as damage, it shreds a corpse. So literally, with the exception of mages, which you could take it in its form that makes corpses, every single thing you do makes corpses or supports corpse explosion. That's the build. Necro. Is it broken for D4? We don't know. We'll see when the game officially launches. Hopefully you were entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.